Good evening. We will present our Build a Business Case project on Drake. Our team's name is Drake's Dream Team, and the members are
Jordan Riddick, and I'm a finance major.
I'm a Starks-Walden, and I'm a real estate major.
Staniyah Brisbone, and I'm a business management major.
Felicia Jacobs-Abiola, and I'm a finance.
I'm Kevin Ortiz, and I'm an international business major.
and I'm Sam Galvez, and I'm an international business major. During this presentation, we will address Drake's major accomplishments from the very beginning of his career to his current role in the musical world. We'll also explore his albums, the charts, and numbers, and the business implications of his most recent rap feud. Finally, we'll focus on his career longevity, music quality, collaborations, diversified revenue streams, personal marketing, and brand management. That concludes the basic framework of this presentation, so let's dive into the first point.
All right, so I'm going to be talking about Drake's rise to popularity. So Drake's career began with his role in Degrassi, The Next Generation, which also has a correlation with Chapter 1, Career Readiness and Branding, where he built essential communication and emotional skills from 2001 to 2009. His role gave him a fan base and a public image, setting him up for a transition smoothly into music, a prime example of career readiness. Around 2006, he shifted from acting to music, adapting to changing opportunities, such as described by Chapters 2 Contingency Theory. To further his career, Drake connected with key figures like Lil Wayne using talent management and networking, which was correlated in Chapter 2 of the book. Partnering with industry leaders gave him credibility, much like companies do when forming strategic alliances. Drake also developed a reputation for authenticity by sharing relatable personal stories in his lyrics. Chapter 3, Stakeholder Engagement and Reputation, building a loyal fan base, similar to how transparent companies gain customer trust. Shaping his career path, early singles like Best I Ever Had show his goal of creating genre-blending music to appeal to both pop and hip-hop fans, reflecting Chapter 5's mission and vision development. Using a SWOT analysis approach, he leveraged his strengths like his acting background and relatable lyrics to stand out. Drake's collaboration with producer Noah 40 Shabib played a crucial role in his success, which also correlated with Chapter 9, Human Resource Management and Team Collaboration. Together, they crafted a unique minimalist sound that defined his music, showing the power of a well-aligned team. His connection to Young Money Records also demonstrated a strong person-organization fit, which helps align personal and organizational goals for long-term success. Lastly, Chapter 13 focuses on team dynamic and innovation, shows how Drake's collaboration with Noah 40 Shabib and Young Money allow for creative experimentation. The trust within these teams helped him develop a signature style that set him apart.
Thank Me Later. Thank Me Later was Drake's first album in 2011. It debuted at #1 on Billboard 100 chart. First week it sold 447,000 copies. It went to sell over 1.8 million copies in the US by 2023. And some popular hits were Over, Find Your Love, and Miss Me featuring Lil Wayne. Miss Me featuring Lil Wayne peaked at number 15 on Billboard Hot 100, and Find Your Love peaked at number 5 on Billboard Hot 100 and went 3 times platinum in the US. Drake's SWOT analysis on his first album was very good. He knew that his distinctive style, by fusing his catchy and reflective R&B, was going to catch a lot of attention. And he was able to differentiate himself in a genre that was previously dominated by pure hip hop. His weakness of this project, which was his first project, was before this he was a former TV actor and member of a middle class mixed race family. and he came into doubt about his lyrical authenticity about his hip hop music. His opportunities with this album was that the music industry was receptive to change, and Drake knew that the fusion of R&B and rap with his more reflective lyrics offered a chance to increase hip hop's appeal. And Drake knew at the time while releasing this album, he was releasing it when Kanye West, Lil Wayne, and Jay-Z were at the top of their careers. Take Care, his second album, had hits like Headlines, Take Care, The Motto, and Marvin's Room. The Motto popularized the phrase YOLO and reached number 14 on the Billboard Hot 100. Marvin's Room became one of the album's best hits, reaching over 300 million streams on Spotify.
Drake's career showcases significant strengths, particularly with his successful releases like Nothing Was the Same and Views. Both albums received critical acclaim and commercial success, demonstrating his exceptional songwriting and production abilities. Views notably spent 13 consecutive weeks at number one on the Billboard 200, highlighting his strong fan base and marketability. However, these achievements come with challenges. As a leading artist, Drake faces high expectations for his new release, resulting in intense pressure to maintain his status in the industry.
In 2021, Drake released his fifth album called Certified Lover Boy, which set a record for the most US top 10 songs from one album. The most popular songs on the album include Fair Trade, Girls on Girls, Way Too Sexy, Champagne Poetry, and Knife Talk. This album also debuted at number one on the Billboard 200, marking Drake's 10th number one album in the US. The fact that Certified Lover Boy was Drake's 10th number one album in just over 10 years of being signed shows just how timeless Drake and his music is, and that he will continue to be a popular artist. His music and products could be described as stars using the Boston Consulting Group matrix because his products have high market share and high market growth. However, one of Porter's 5 forces that could affect Drake's music is a rivalry amongst competitors. For example, his beef with Kendrick Lamar caused there to be a rivalry amongst the two popular artists, and thus a high level of competition. He could also be described to have used a growth strategy as he expanded his market through the introduction of his clothing partnership with Nike called Nocta. In June 2022, Drake released his sixth album called Honestly Nevermind, in addition to his collaborative album in November 2022 with 21 Savage titled Her Loss. Honestly Nevermind signified Drake's change of genre from his usual R&B or hip-hop style to house music and dance pop. This album was actually a surprise release which further excited fans as they're always eager to hear new music from Drake. This signifies how popular Drake is amongst listeners. The most popular songs featured in Honestly Nevermind are Jimmy Cook's Massive and Sticky. The collaboration between Drake and 21 Savage on the album Her Loss displayed the strong relationship between the two popular artists and their contrasting styles. This collaboration also highlighted Drake's influence in the hip-hop community. Overall, the album Her Loss and Honestly Nevermind reinforced Drake's dominance in the hip-hop industry and his ability to change trends and music style while still appealing to a broader audience. As a result, Drake has countlessly proven his timelessness through the continuous popularity of his albums. This can all be linked to Chapter 14 and what it means to be a leader. A leader is inspiring, sets a tone, and articulates the vision. Drake can be described as a leader in the music industry. This is because he's constantly topping the music charts of his releases and has inspired many other newer artists to create similar styles of music. He also invests in his followers and constantly tries to find ways to appeal to their taste as listeners. In addition to this, Drake's album with 21 Savage can also be linked to Chapter 9 as a product of team collaboration.
We'll be talking about the rap feud that he had with Kendrick Lamar. In 2024, the most notable thing that Drake did was publicly feud with Kendrick Lamar, who is widely considered another heavyweight of the rap/hip hop industry. This feud brought tons of media attention as many news outlets covered the story, along with many social media platforms. This immediate attention was very beneficial for Drake as it kept him on the minds of fans and others as they all waited for new music by Drake, all wondering what would be the next diss track in this long line of songs being exchanged between both artists. This also helped Drake's streaming numbers as it helped increase his streams by 16%. This all is tied to Chapters 8's competitive values framework, as it helped engage him in healthy competition with Kendrick Lamar, as he focused much of his time and energy into producing songs at a high release rate, releasing a new song every few weeks. This also allowed Drake to be very competitive, as he made many personal comments directed towards Kendrick Lamar, also showing his competitive side. This also helped him in enhancing his competitiveness in the music industry, as he showed that he is willing to go head to head with any artist in the industry.
Looking ahead, Drake has opportunities to evolve with changing music trends, which can help him stay relevant in a rapidly shifting industry. By adapting to new styles, he can continue to appeal to a diverse audience. However, the competitive landscape poses a significant threat as numerous emerging artists are constantly eager for attention. This competition could help impact Drake's dominance in the music scene, making it crucial for him to innovate and connect with fans to maintain his position.
Some of the first key points that we want to tackle is longevity and his music quality. Drake started his career back in 2006 when he released his first mixtape, and since then he has produced 8 studio albums along with other collaborative pieces with other fellow artists in the industry. Now, moving on to his music quality, Drake has amassed 193 awards that include 5 Grammy wins and 39 Billboard Music Awards. Along with this, he has also had 9 #1 debuts on the Billboard Hot 100 and has also sold over 170 million records worldwide.
I'll walk you through how Drake has built a powerful empire that extends beyond music. Let's start with streaming. Drake is one of the most streamed artists globally, holding the top spot on Spotify and consistently ranking in the top 3 on Apple Music. This makes streaming a key pillar of his revenue. Beyond streaming, his tours and merchandise are major revenue drivers. His live shows sell out arenas worldwide, and his merchandise helps strengthen his connection with fans. Drake also extends his influence through strategic brand collaborations with companies like Nike, Sprite, and Virginia Black, reinforcing his presence across industries and markets. His personal brand, October's Very Own, or OVO, has also played a key role in his growth. Through OVO Sound, he nurtures other artists and deepens fan loyalty. Social media further amplifies his reach, helping him engage fans, promote releases, and share behind-the-scenes content, building a personal connection with his audience. In short, and to wrap up this presentation, Drake's success comes from his musical talent, strategic collaboration, strong sales, and sharp business decisions. This blend of artistry and strategy keeps him relevant and is the reason why we believe him to be well-positioned for long-term success. These are our works cited, and thank you for watching.